Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. My name is Bigfoot. We're playing our Venus Brutal Start series. It is currently day 125. We are doing pretty good. We have the makings of a new airlock we gotta get set up. We just had a storm in between episodes, so all the batteries are nice and fully charged. Storm warning system is still doing pretty good, so that is fantastic. Yep. So we're up to 5 megapascals of cold air, and it's down to 171 C. So that is also doing fantastic. Hot temperatures doing great. Fuel is obeying the commands since we swapped out the pump. Bob still says hi. All right. So today I have, I cleaned up a lot of the ore that we had laying around. And from the mess from the centrifuges, which I need to actually go out and see if they're ready to make another mess. And I printed out a bunch of stuff for finalizing the airlocks, making them go faster, and yeah. Alright, let's get started. So I'm gonna go out and check out the centrifuges first to make a mess. Okay, so here's the issue with the airlock. When I open it, and we come out, no, I didn't do it that time, but sometimes we actually get sucked up toward that vent. So what I want to do is to have that not happen. All right, so the way that we're going to accomplish that, we're going to put a vent up here. Let's just put it up there. We'll put down another one of those guys, so we're not going to be able to do that there. That's too bad. Maybe I'll just do a small one. Excuse me, get back here. Yeah, I guess we'll just do a small one. Or I could just do something like this. Add another small one. Then get rid of you guys. Yeah, I guess I could go that way. That would have to be... easier just to move the sensor. There we go. Put all that away. Let's grab some more pipage and we'll go out this way. Keep getting the sound of things being completed and yet it not being completed. It's really annoying. I guess we could go there. And lastly, large vent there. Or large tank, excuse me. Alright. So that should greatly help with that. Let's rename that guy. You are the outer sensor. Which means that I'm going to need to redo this guy. Oh, no I won't. Nice. Sweet. Move on to the other one. So I'll put one vent there. Put a vent there. I can just... I keep calling these vents for some reason. Tank. Put a tank there. Then we can run. Pipage this way. We'll go around the corner.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
I think I'll just move that down a little bit. Alright, so a couple more pipes there. We'll move that guy down to there. I'll need to grab some more vents, some more pipes. Would you guys hurry up, please? Okay, so we need pipes, we need passive vents. Good, good. I'll need some... I'm gonna grab those heavy cables while we're there. Might as well grab the sensors. Let me grab a insulated pipe. Alright, so I got a pipe. We're gonna need to redo some of that mess. Let's see if we want the other one to go here. Then we need to... Yep, connect it up there. There we go. Now those two should be joined together. We'll need to join those together. It's a lot better. Definitely could have done that in a more, what's the word I'm looking for? OCD compliant. That could have definitely been done better. Okay. I like this one. It's a lot more clean. There we go. Then I could do one here. Bam. Still not great, but it is at least clean and better looking than the other one. Not like I have, you know, any company coming to visit. Who's gonna know? That is such an eyesore, though. Oh my goodness. Such an eyesore. Alright. I have to clean this up. No, this is that one. Okay, so I think if we go that way, we go up that way. That gives us a pipe back. There we go. We can put the doodad up that way. We can put the vent right there. That looks a lot better. Probably can't do anything really with that cable in the way, so that's fine there. And then we have this mess. Come on, get up there. Oh, yeah, gotta fix solar panels too, so I'm gonna have to go print some duct tape. Just grab you out. Oops. Put you there. Let's grab you and you. Put you there like the other one. Put you there like that one. It did go on the bottom. Yes, it did. Okay. There we go. It's better. I'll take it. Alright. Okie doke. Had a quick drink. To get rid of the health warnings. And now we need to work on... Let's see. Can have the heavy cable go in there. And have it come down there. I need that to go all the way through. And we needed it to go through so that we can do things with our fancy storm warning system over here as well. Sweet. So out here we're gonna need sensor to go up there. In here we can deal with it, no problem. Right. We need to run back outside. Now when I open the airlock, I can run out without really any issue. Okay, so what I need to do is we need to get this heavy cable past all of this mess and connect it up to here without getting blown around everywhere. And somehow only do it in 10 cables.
Waste tank caution.
Which we're not going to do. I think just up and around would be the best option. Okay. We can grab that. We can put down our sensor for out here. Should be a gas sensor. Not a problem. And then that's going to be... Oops. Labeler, please. Outer sensor. And we'll just rename this while we're here.
Waste tank critical.
Okay.
Temperature high.
Alright, electric centrifuges are still churning away. We can run our inner sensor here. We'll put our other sensor like... Yeah, we could go here. That way we have room here. Might even run that. We'll see, but I might put the storm warning stuff here, or I can put it over here on the wall, so it's actually more readable. Choices, choices. Alright, so I forgot in between episodes that I had made a couple of nuclear batteries. I made those... Here's the other one. I made those primarily for the suit and for my uniform. They are still a bit expensive to make, so I haven't made a full set of them yet. But we'll get there. There we go. Would like to at least make one more so that I'll, or two more maybe, eventually here. Yeah. Coming soon. Alright, let's run outside and finish hooking up that heavy cable. Come on, come on. Yeah, watch the wind turbines. Spinny blades. Those blades don't actually hurt you, so you don't have to worry about them too much. Although, you know, someday, subject to change, right? Okay, so now we have our main power backbone over to here. We don't need that guy. Don't need that. We'll just go straight down there. There we go. Excellent. Okay, sensors outside. Vents are hooked up. Let's head back inside and get the rest of it hooked up. You guys done yet? No, still not. I think they hold about 500 items. Okay. So we are gonna need a pipe that way. We'll need a pipe that way. So that should hook the two vents together. And obviously we drag that off that way. Excellent. Alright, so we need our power. Yep, go in that direction. So open that guy up. Icy housing, obviously we'll need on the ground. We'll need a chip for that. So we'll need a LED and a diode slide. Go there. Get an LED over here. Our flashing light, could probably just put there. We need our vents. I thought when I was turning one of those, it looked like the, just a passive vent. Alright, now we need 1,000 cables. Junction there, junction there, junction there. You're a four-way. Probably not a four-way over there.
Health low.
Do 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 do. Probably could turn you and save a couple of cables, but eh. Let's do junction there. We'll do junction there, like normal. Go up this way. Four-way and junction. There we go. Excellent. Labeler. Outer vent. Outer vent. Inner vent. Inner vent. You are airlock sensor. You all are pretty self-explanatory. Outer airlock. This is the inner airlock. Excellent. And if I want you there, I kind of do. Doot, doot. Could have put those on that side, but I wasn't. Yeah, because I want to have the. Do I want to put another locker there? Not really. Choices. I think this is good though. Okay. Flashing light there. It seems with corner pieces the sound doesn't play correctly.
Hydration critical.
Kind of what I'm noticing. It seems to be the corner pieces that I fail a lot on actually getting it to... The sound will play that it's completed, but it won't be completed. Alright, so I need a LED or a console, which I thought I printed one. Oh, there's one here. Alright, LED, boom. Oop, I had a vent too. Check your cabinets before you do stuff, people. Okay. So we have our LED. Our LED is currently green, so that there's no storm incoming. Yep, you have power. Do we have power here? We do. You're connected. Excellent. Excellent. So let's program this guy. Come here. Come here. There you are.
Waste tank caution.
I don't think I've done any modifications, but we're gonna go ahead and import you anyway. And export that. There we go. Now we're getting some errors. Turn you off. So we have the should be outer airlock, inner airlock sensor. You are the LED light, the diode slide, and no device. Okay, you've already failed as usual. Nice. Oh man, that's gonna be so much faster. Coming out to the back. Coming out to the backyard is gonna be a lot faster. 6.46 thousand, 2.52 thousand. We are looking good. It snowed in that pipe. It's okay. Go back. Forgot to rename you, no wonder it was not working right. You are the inner sensor. There you go, now you should work a little bit better. Okay, so that's second airlock, all good to go. Nice. Oh man. Let me go take care of my vitals. Thumbs up, bub. I'd give you thumbs up, but I guess I could wave at you. Okay, so now what I want to do is let's go ahead and actually finish off some of these. Have it, something at least completed on this base. Let's just do flat wall, flat wall, flat wall for the ceiling. Yeah, that's fine. And for the floor, we'll do the... I really like the small panel. So we'll do the same over here. Flat wall, flat wall, flat wall. Excellent. Come on. There we go. That looks better, nice and clean. There it is. All right. Now I just need some batteries for all these APCs. We have a couple of spares here, so we can put one over here. I want to put one in here and grab another one for down there. Perfect. And then I realized I did not rename these, so this is going to be the trade transformer. It is no longer the solar transformer. This one is going to be the solar transformer, since you are controlling our solar panels. One thing that would also be nice is to put a APC in here. Alright, so since we don't want solar to ever run out of juice, basically, we're going to make sure that it has its own backup. So we'll put an APC right there, which is in my pocket. Turn you on. Solar now has power again. And all is well. Alright, made a couple more batteries. Excellent. Bam. That is going to spit out some steel. We'll use up the last of our astraloy. So what can we make astraloy? We need copper, a bunch of steel that we're making, and some cobalt. Easy peasy. Not so lemon squeezy. So we don't have cobalt that we're gonna need. Alright. Here's a random battery. We'll shove that in there. And crowbar that shut. We don't want to take that out. Yay, steel. Okay, so we have iron, steel. Go ahead and split off all that steel. Yes. Steel. Make the last of that. We need you in here to make duct tape. I need lots of duct tape. Also, spray paint, spray gun, steel, Endvar, and silicone. Yeah, it should be more than plenty of tape. We'll have a few extras. Steel, Endvar, silicone. Endvar, silicone. Alright, so let's get that guy charging up. It charges slower in a battery charger than it does in an APC, so we'll shove it in there for now, so it'll charge a lot faster. We'll grab the steel from here. There it is. Let's go ahead and bring it all out. Let's get a spray gun. Alright. Don't have quite enough resources just yet to make the spray gun. I like to just put each can will have its own spray gun. Just easier to keep track of that way. Obviously color coded, of course. But it is really handy for making your spray cans last a lot longer than they would otherwise. So it's going to be a fun tool to have. I don't think there's anything that we need to go painting right now, although we could do we could do a little bit of painting. Why not? Why not? Let's grab you. Let's grab, say, purple. And our trading cable here will be a nice purple. Obviously, the tool has an on and off, just like other tools. Oh no! That is not cool. You can see over there that we're at 45%. This would have used like 5% per spray, basically. We painted that whole cable and we used like 3%. So that is awesome. Give me back that white, please. This purple on a door is a terrible color. There we go. So now we know that the purple wire is our trading cable. We could go outside and finish painting that. There we go. So now we can, as you can see, now that we've adjusted the airlocks, we can run outside a lot faster and less impeded. You can click and drag as long as you're painting the same thing and you don't accidentally, paint your frames. I've got really ugly frames. There we go. Now we have a nice colored cable and two very ugly frames. Now let us deal with the solar panels. You're gonna use up some tape today, my friends. Man, should have made more tape. I did not bring enough. Definitely did not bring enough. Ooh. Need like one more roll. Okay.
Waste pan caution.
Spray gun. That's better. Gonna need a terrain tool to fill in these holes. Oh, right. Right. Tape. Okay, you're at 100%. You're good. And you're good. 1%? Are you kidding me? Go figure. This is the other reason that I hate turbo pumps so much. I mean, we have this turned down at 10 liters. It gets super noisy when you're at 100.
Temperature high. Temperature critical. Temperature high.
I mean, do you want that in your base all the time? Ugh. Okay, let's turn on the water maker. You're gonna turn that guy on. Let's check out our ratio. Obviously our code is crap. But it's definitely not giving us the right ratio. Let's clean up this squiggly. So we don't need to be all squiggles. That's better, at least it's more clean. I was thinking about maybe doing a Stirling generator, but I can deal with that later. Okay, so I've got the code off of the chip in the water combustor, H2 combustor. Right now all we're using it to do is basically make fuel. So now we need to finally actually use it to make some water. So let's load into R0 from the combustor, and we're going to do the pressure output. Yes. It only has one output now. Okay, so pressure output, if it is less than... If the pressure output is less than, let's go with 40,000, which would be 40 megapascals. And then we're going to set the mode. Yeah. Combustor mode to R0. I think what I also want to do is I'm going to load in a memory. Oops, yeah, it's fine. Water memory, and we'll call this, I can't do that because we only have 2 pens. Okay, we'll do batch then. So load batch into R1. We're gonna go for a memory. Yep, logic memory. Just making sure that was a structure, not a kit. Logic type will be the setting of said memory, and we will just take the maximum. Perfect. So the reason for that is we're going to use our greenhouse to tell the combustor that we need to make water. And to do that, we're going to say, we want to AND these together. So both of them have to be true in order for it to be on. So we need to AND that. So we'll AND into our 0. If the pressure and the greenhouse says make me water. So what I actually want to do is use the filtration for the water as a sensor of sorts. So we can do this to make sure that the first leg is not overpressure, and then we're going to need a batch. We'll do load batch name. That way we're only looking at one specific filtration, because we also have the pollutant filter on that network as well that we need to be aware of. So we're going to reuse our 0, so we'll need a new register. We're going to do the filtration machine. I'm on the beta branch currently, so just ignore the extra things that you might see. Those are not ready for use yet. So we'll name this the water filter. I want to check the pressure output. I think it's pressure output. Pressure input. It'd be nice if these were in a alphabetical order. You know, just saying, makes it easier to read. Oh, there it is. Yep, pressure output too. Should be pressure output. We're just gonna go with that. All right, and then we need to hash this. Oops, too much. All right. So if the water filter's pressure output is greater than 40 megapascals, R2 if it is less than 40 megapascals. I think I'm going to want to move this up in the code though. Pressure output, if it's less than that 40 megapascals, then go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so I want to actually move this up. We can do it below the fuel, but I want to do this check first. The reason that I want to do it first is because I want to right here say if yeah, so if the water in the output is less than 40 megapascals, then turn on, but I want to make sure that the filtration unit is on before the H2 combustor, just to make sure that we are not overpressuring the pipe. It shouldn't anyway, because we're already doing the pressure output, but it doesn't hurt to have some redundancy there. That should be the mode, and give you our 0. So first we're turning on the water filter, then we're turning on the combustor. Provided that the pressure output on both machines is still good, then it should make water. A couple of other checks we could do. We could make sure that the water filter actually has filters in it. why not? Load into R3. And we'll say
Hydration critical.
our device hash. And we'll get the filter again. We want to load the quantity. Ooh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh yes, I can. Yes, we can. Okay. We have the device, okay, then we need the name hash, slot index is 0. What do we want? We want the quantity, and we want the maximum. And then we'll do this again, but for R4. Let's drop that down, copy U. Boom, slot 1. Quantity, we'll take the maximum, and then we have to AND these together. So AND into, let's say, R3, if R3 and R4 are good. And then down here at the bottom, we need to AND again. If R0 and R3 are good. After we set these. Set greater than 0? Yeah, that should work. So as long as our filters are not 0, then make us some water. Okay. So we're checking the output. That's good. Checking slot 0 filter, slot 1 filter. If they're greater than 0, that should actually be an OR. Otherwise, both filters have to be greater than 0. But it'll still work if one of them's not.
Hunger caution.
Okay. I think we are golden on that. So that is quite a mess, but it should work. Which would be, let's see, setting maximum, this is the so greenhouse water memory. Yep. We'll only have one memory, so that should work, but we need to go put a memory there, otherwise it'll error out. And that is found in a logic memory kit. Perfect. Do, 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 do. Okay, take you, export you, put you back on. Incorrect at count line 12. Oh, that's fine. $24. Yep. Need the filtration hash again. Get rid of you. Export you. Shift underflow. That's because we don't have the memory, I think. So at the moment, we don't really need to worry about this too much. We're only going to have one memory. But I will go ahead and name it.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Okay, so good. It is sitting idle because our memory is not showing one. This will be the water memory. Alright, so I have this separated, so the greenhouse network is connected to one side, and then the atmospherics one is connected to the other side. It's acting as a bridge, so both sides can see it, which is fantastic. This guy's filters are out, so let's go ahead and fix that. Trash, trash. Oh, good. I thought I made two.
Health low.
There we go. That should take care of that issue. That's a whole lot of moles building up in there. Excellent. All right, looking good. So let's go program the greenhouse. All right, we are in the greenhouse. Let's go ahead and swap out our oxygen. Get rid of our waste tank. Empty our other waste tank. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and take off our suit while we're in here. We don't need that. Okay, a bit of maintenance on that. We have food, water. Excellent. Alright, time to do some more programming. Borrow the greenhouse chip, import that. Okay, we're dealing with our grow light, we're dealing with our temperatures, dealing with our ratio of oxygen, checking the centrifuge, dealing with the charcoal, dealing with the radiator cooling valve, dealing with our water tank coolant. Alright, so we got rid of the lever. Okay. One thing I want to try to do would be to get a display. It's not really any good place to put said consoles, so clean up a little bit of this. We'll do that. We'll go down here. Then there. We'll put a console here. There we go. Let's name you. So that is water moles. Okay, let's load from the water tank. We can just reuse our 0 at this point. We're gonna copy all that and we're gonna go total mole. Uh-oh. That is the small insulated tank. What can we get? Yeah, total moles. Oh, it's a capital M, that's why. Total moles. Interesting. And then we'll take the maximum of that. There it is. Gotta have a space. Okay. And then we'll just set that to the LED display small. Hash. Setting and R0. What did I name that thing? I forgot already. Water moles. Okay, so that should put how much moles of water we have in our tank. Could also use the liquid volume. That works as well. Or how many liters is in there, I guess. We could do it that way too, but we'll just stick with this for now. So then we're gonna have to load. We only have one lever right now, so we could just do a batch load for the lever. We'll say, is it open? We'll take the maximum, and then we're just gonna set that straight to the memory. We want the setting on the memory and feed that R0, and we'll make a note that this is the GH water memory, and this is the water lever. Okay. We could also move the water lever over here, so it would make more sense over here with water stuff. can rename this anyway. Turn you around. There we go. So you are the water lever. You are the moles. We only have one lever. Yeah. Alright, so I should be able to export you. That's going down for some reason. That is quite unfortunate. I don't know if the game is just doing a cleanup. But I kind of don't want it to delete all of my moles. It's either that or some of it's evaporating. Well, anyway. We'll just have to trust that it's okay. Okay. So that seems to be working. So now if we pull that lever, and then we go check the H2 combustor. Our memory says 1. So now what is going on with this code? Rename you to water filter. Oop. I'm gonna have to do more math to figure out that fuel issue. Alright, it looks like we unclogged all the snow that was in our pipes. Now we've got some hot water being made. Valve is open, so it's dumping out all the heat. This one is not open, which is great. That is a lot of oxygen that we could be recovering. I might want to do something with that, because that is a lot of oxygen that we were just dumping out. Okay, so only one of them was necessary. Good to know. .26 megapascals. We are doing okay on oxygen, but I hate that we're dumping out so much of it. Alright, well, that's okay. We are making water. That is fantastic. For the first time in this 130 days, we finally are making our own water. I think that's probably where we're going to wrap it up here too. It's been a pretty productive day. We made a bunch of batteries, so now we have some nuclear batteries for our suit. I have a full complement of regular batteries now. Done a little bit of reorganization with a few things. We have our airlocks working better. It's quicker to traverse them. Even though if you cancel it early, that influx of air is still going to pin you against the wall a little bit. But it's a lot faster on the external now, so I don't need to cancel it as often. Yeah. So we're in a really good spot now. I think we've pretty much accomplished all of the goals that we set out to do. The terrain update is coming along pretty nicely, so I can't imagine it'll be too much longer for us to have to make a new series. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining me today.